Assalamualaikum everyone. Today I'll be making chicken curry and I'll be using boneless chicken thigh pieces. So let's get started. I'm gonna wash the chicken first and I'm using 1 kilo. What we're gonna do now is slice our onions. Two slices like this, it's not very important how thick or thin they are. And we're going to be using 4 medium onions. To cook them, I'm going to get the heat on the pan, let it warm up. And we're going to add about 3 tablespoons of oil, and we're going to use garlic and ginger paste, about a tablespoon each. They're both mixed, and because it's a paste, it's going to splatter everywhere, so before it goes too hot I'm going to add in the onions. Now you're going to add in your desired amount of salt. Give it a mix. And you're going to let the onion mash up in its own onion water. It's going to be on like a medium heat. Medium to low heat, sorry. I'm going to slice up roughly 2 scotch bonnets. And we're going to add it into the onions. Give it a mix. And we're going to let it simmer in very low heat until the onions get mushed up. So here the onions have softened up a bit, so what I'm going to do is add about 1.5 cups of water and let it simmer or boil until all the water absorbs and all the onions have been mushed up. So I'm going to cover it up and let it cook for about 15-20 minutes. So whilst the onions are getting softened up, I'm going to cut the peppers. So I'm going to use half of a red one and I'm going to use half of a green one. I'm going to cut them up to cubes. Like so. It's not important how big or small they are. Well, you don't want them too small, but you have to be accurate. Transfer them into a bowl and then wash them. Now we're going to cut off the coriander leaves. And put on my side. Look, you smell chicken. No, I've just given you your food. This way I won't be having any more chicken left to cook. As you can now see, all the water has absorbed, gone, evaporated, and the onions have gone really soft, so I'm gonna mash them up a bit slightly with the wooden spoon. And this is the texture you want. Now it's time to add in the spices. Get the heat from medium to low. A tablespoon of haldi powder, a tablespoon of chili powder, a tablespoon and a half of chili powder, one a bit spicy, a tablespoon of mixed curry powder, and a tablespoon of jeera powder, cumin powder, and finally a tablespoon of dry methi leaves, and give them a good mix. I put a lot of onions in them. You can put less. I want the gravy to be on the thicker side, and you're gonna mix them until you see the oil rising at the top. That's when you know the spices have been cooked. Otherwise you'd be able to taste the rawness of the spice. And one minute. Once you see it's drying up a lot and starting to stick out at the bottom, you're gonna add a bit of water as necessary, just a bit at a time. And you're going to be getting the heat back to medium. Add a bit of water. At this point I'm going to add about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cherry tomatoes. You can add the normal sized one. I've got cherry tomatoes home, so I'm using that. So now we're going to add in the boneless chicken. And mix it all in. And we're going to leave it on low, cover it up and leave it on low heat for it to get cooked, the chicken to get cooked, and the water from the chicken is going to make the gravy. We're going to let it simmer for 5 minutes, and then we're going to add in the capsicums. Yeah, I forgot to mention, you're going to cook it for 5 minutes on low heat, the lowest heat. It's been about 5 minutes now. As you can see, the water has come out. Now I'm going to add in the capsicum and give it a good mix. We're going to pour in about half a cup of water, and on low heat we're going to let it simmer, cook for about 20 minutes, and then we can turn the heat off. been about 20 minutes now and our chicken's cooked. So we're going to garnish it with a lot of coriander leaves. Cover it up again, let it simmer on very low heat for 5 minutes and then we turn the gas off. And there we go guys, our boneless chicken curry. So thank you for watching and subscribe if you haven't, like, share, comment, and until next time, bye.